Alright, we're going to start another van today. That seems to be my catchphrase, I've been told. Alright, so this is a 2020 Ram Promaster 2500 159. This lady brought it to us to convert for her and I think her sisters to take road trips. So it is getting a full-size bed, elevated with a slide-out table, a bench on each side, and then the bench will also convert to where if she has one of her grandkids with her, they can sleep across the bench. We're also doing 3 Battleborn batteries, Victron 3000 watt multi-plus inverter, Victron 150 charge controller, a Victron 30 DC to DC charger. On this side, we're doing a 20-gallon water tank with electric pump. We're going to build a composting toilet with a urine divider. It'll be underneath this bench. Along this side here will be a dorm refrigerator under the counter, microwave under the counter, with a drawer underneath of that for her cutlery, her pots and pans and stuff. And then along this side here, we're going to have 1 row of cabinets run the whole length of the van. It'll also have under cabinet lighting that will be tied into there's going to be a shelf go from above the seat on this side to the edge of the sink. That's going to be next to the sliding door. And then this lady also uses a CPAP, so up here on the top we're going to put a small shelf with a 12 volt and a 120 with a dual USB so she can charge her phones and stuff from bed. It's getting a rooftop AC, max air fan, 600 watts of solar. We're going to do the shore power plug down here on the bumper. You're going to use a black plug in there. It's getting a seat swivel. On the passenger side, it's going to have a partial bulkhead behind the driver's seat and a Webasto heater. So this is going to be a pretty busy little build. We're doing all white cabinets and walls with dark floors, dark butcher block countertops, and I'm trying to think, all black accents. And we're also doing the dark ceiling in it just like we did on the Transit that unfortunately we didn't get much of a video on because of time crunch. So this one we'll have a little bit more time to mess with. So I think that's about all it's going to get started on this one. And we are going to, the lady is also going to be making her own curtain to go here. We're going to put a track on the bottom of the ceiling there underneath of the shelf. That way she can still access that without having to mess with the curtain. So we have our electrical laid out on all the walls and then on the ceiling. So getting ready to start stripping this, putting the studs in, and hopefully have it spray foamed here within the next day or so. Alright, we'll get back to you and get some more done. Yeah! Alright, so we're going to start another project. So this is a 2020 Ram Promaster 3500 Extended. Lady brought me this from the Texas area. Her and her partner took a nice little trip on the way up here and visited some mammoth caves and so on in Bowling Green, the Corvette Museum. But she has marked out on the floor what her layout, her desired layout is to be. With that being said, let's start with a full-size bed here that it's going to be elevated enough that they're going to have a couple bikes under it, and the bed itself is going to open up with storage in the bed. Right here is going to be a shower that she's going to set the toilet in the shower, and then whenever it's time to take a shower, they'll set it out. Along this wall here, there's going to be a 12-volt refrigerator freezer, an upright that's going in here, and then next to it will be the sink with a little bit of storage underneath of it. Along here, there's going to be a large L-shaped couch that'll slide out and make another, not quite a full-size bed, but bigger than a single, or even a super single. And then upper cabinets to the shower, upper cabinets from the shower back, and then there's going to be upper cabinets on this side above the kitchen area. Nothing over the bed. We're going to be putting 2 windows that open in the back door. We're going to be putting a window in the sliding door, along with a max air fan. Right now, our plans are to put 1,000 watts of solar on the roof of this, with 5 Battle-Born batteries, a 3,000 watt multi-plus, and we're doing a 12-volt Cruising Comfort air conditioning. That's all going to be mounted under here with the heat exchanger and the fan, and everything going to be under the van. So this one will be a little bit different. We are going to do a standalone video for the installation of the Cruising Comfort, because there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of them out there. We also have another van that's also getting the Cruising Comfort. It's going to be some Eastern red cedar for all the cabinetry, a very open design, but it also will have a 12-volt air conditioner, 900 plus watts of the solar. So it's also getting the five Battle-Borns. Since she does not have a microwave, a cooktop, or anything like that, she's just getting the 2,000 watt inverter. She has no plans to upgrade. So that'll be another van that'll probably be done somewhere around the first of the year. So that's something else to look forward to. This lady has already picked out and shipped her own flooring. She had picked out a design that she likes, and we're going to install it in here. So that should be all right. We're going to the custom shower pan. I know a lot of people use the shower pans, either the plastic ones that you buy, or they try to use tile. And, you know, they look good on Instagram. They look nice, but they're so limited on space. I actually make my own shower pans out of aluminum, all TIG welded and then powder coated, and all the seams on the back side are also sealed with a Turnabond tape, just for extra reassurance, you know, just in case. That way I can relocate the drain any place I want to. I'm not fixed to the drain hole that's in the pan itself whenever you buy it. Because if I didn't make the custom pan, because it has this angle here, we would have to move that whole thing either up behind the seat, which then eliminates this whole full-size bed area. So that's going to work out a lot better. So far I've done that on a few. I wish I could have got a video of the Transit that we just finished, that I actually built a shower in the drawer under the kitchen sink. So we're trying to push the limits of what we can squeeze in a van and still make it affordable and functioning. So that's some of the stuff that's coming up. Some of you may have watched the live stream not too long ago, whenever I was on vacation, mentioning a new building. That is all good. So hopefully within the next month, we will have a new facility. We'll no longer be in the small shop with 2 buildings and trying to work around the weather and everything else. So that's a positive. We're still trying to get all the legalities set out for the raffle of the school bus conversion. And once we get the okay on all that, we're going to start posting questions either on the Facebook group and the Facebook page, along with Instagram, and of course here on YouTube, what you would like to see us do in a bus. Just keep in mind that it is going to be a neutral bus. I'm not building it specifically for one person or couple or family. It's just going to be a generic, I hate using that term, a generic build that can cater to about anyone, with the ability to upgrade or change out something without having to rip the whole bus apart. So that's the plans for right now. So, good things are happening here at Red's Custom Design. Like always, if you need anything, any help with your build, we are booking into 2021 at this time. So, I get some people that say they're afraid to ask because they don't want to know how far we've booked out. We've had a couple cancellations due to the fear of, whatever political party you want to get into. I don't allow that on any of my groups, but, I let them out of their contract without any penalties. But, that's something that normally I don't do within a short notice, but I'm trying to please everybody and still stay neutral. I just don't want any of that on any of my social media groups. I don't care who you vote for, vote against, who you pray toward. That has no bearing on me whatsoever as a person. So, with that all said, I hope you guys enjoy the little videos. Here, let me do this. That's a little better. We are trying to get our YouTube numbers up. We're real close to 10,000. I would love to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're at, I think, 9,100. We get a lot of people that watch our videos and they don't subscribe, and that's fine. But if you could, I would greatly appreciate it if you would click the subscribe button, and then on whichever corner it is, hit the little bell notification, hit all. That way, anytime we share a video, you can get that notification. We are located in southern Indiana. You're more than welcome to shoot us an email at info@Red's Custom Design, and myself or my shop manager will reply back to you in a timely manner now. I know before I hired my shop manager, it was taking a little bit of time to get back to people, and I hope they understand we are still a small shop at this point. But, we're getting there, and we're trying not to grow too awful fast. So with that being said, follow us on our social media. Check out our website, Instagram, and of course here on YouTube, all under Red's Custom Design. Thank you, and appreciate you taking the time to watch.